Hi, I'm Travis White with NewBlue, and in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add stunning 3D motion titles to your broadcast using Wirecast and NewBlue Titler Pro Live. I'll assume you already are familiar with Wirecast, so let's get started. Titler Pro Live runs in Wirecast as a video source, so let's go to the source menu and pick New Titler Pro Live. Now up opens the source menu for you to look at, and you can see that we already have a number of controls to work with. Very straightforward, but there's a lot you can do here. Quickly set up a title by choosing from a list of pre-built title templates and assigning some text and an image to have a quick result for your broadcast. Later, we'll look at how to design your own templates as well. So let's select a template from the template menu. Right now I want to do something clean and professional, so I'll choose something, let's say fashionista, for example. It's a great little lower third here. I'll type in my name and type in my text fields. Let's do that. Now, let's say that my show is called Big Hit, and the subtext I want to do here is, let's say this is the installment of week number 12, just to make something up here. Now this also comes with an image option, which I want to do here, and then so I'm going to add a logo. So let's open up our image option and hunt around and find a logo that I want to use. This Big Hit logo, this fist in your face. And now we have a lower third that really has my branding in it, has my logo, has the text that I want in it. So let's preview it now and see what it looks like. So let me drag down the interface and click the Build In button, and we can see how this animates in. Now I can hit the Build Out button as well and see how it's going to animate out eventually. So let's suppose I decide that this isn't the style I want. In fact, I have another favorite, red streak, which might be more appropriate. So let's drop down and find that. So I'll open up a red streak from our template list, and notice how my text, as well as the texture that I used, or the image that I use, are still in this design. We can hit Build In to see how this is going to animate in. It's more of this smear kind of look with this light running across it. I can also click Build Out, which the light continues to run across it and things kind of streak away, so it's a really cool look. Alright, so let's go ahead and close this down. This is NewBlue Titler Live 2. Okay, it's time to add this title to Wirecast. Let's go to the shot list, mouse over the plus sign, get our camera menu here, open that up, and choose Add NewBlue Titler Live 2 shot, which is the one I created. Now, it acts like another Wirecast source, so click on the shot to activate it in the preview. We'll go ahead and do that now. Then click on the Go button to start the title. So if we click on Press Go, notice how it animates into your scene. Notice that Titler Live uses its own animation instead of the Wirecast transition. To close the title, choose your blank title and click on Go again. So let's do that. Click on Go, and it animates out in a very interesting way. So what if you want a sequence of 2 titles? Well, add another title source by clicking on the plus button at the bottom of the source UI. So let's go to that source UI and hit that plus button, and we can add another Titler Live source. Let's give this one a different template for variety. Let's choose something like the robotic open. Add, of course, some different text, so maybe it is Big Hit still, but instead of week 12, it's a week in review. And I still have my same badge, so let me go open up and find that image, and that image is going to be plopped right in the center of this particular template. Alright, let's close this down, and we'll go into a second shot that we might want to add, and let's bring in the Add NewBlue Titler Pro 3 shot. So let's do up a sequence. So let's get our hero or main title going. Let's go ahead and add that in. It's going to build in a very interesting way. And now let's transition to our other piece, which is another kind of red lower third. It's kind of complementary in a certain way. And let's go ahead and hit go, and notice that the open transitions finally to our lower third coming in, week number 12. Okay, that's all good, but how do I get a variety of templates, something beyond what's offered in that particular drop-down list that was started with? That's where the template manager comes in. With this interface, I can set up the templates I want to use as my own ready list. So let's go ahead and go into source, just show source settings, for example. And we can look at any one of these sources. Let's go to that first source that we didn't use. Open up the interface a little bit more, and there's this Manage Templates. The Template Manager shows me the whole library of title templates that I can possibly use. These can be templates I designed, templates that came with Titler Live, or templates I've later done purchases of. On the left-hand side is the template library here. Simply mouse over a thumbnail and watch them play in the preview. So we've got this one dot line animating. It's actually animating with my own image and my own text that I last used, which is really handy. We'll mouse over another one here. See the kinds of styles that can be used within this. Let's jump to maybe the Oceano Open or the Oceano Lower Third. So you can see instantly all these different templates that you can choose. To add one of these from your library into your template list, simply drag and drop into the list, and there it's been added. Of course, there's a lot more I can do here. I can create new templates, load them from a file. If we just click the right hand, you can delete, edit, rename, open, organize my template list, and even edit the templates which are already in the title list. But for now, I'm already happy with this. Let me go ahead and close the Manage Templates interface. Now my new choice, Oceano, is in my drop-down list to choose from. But what if I want to edit this template? Perhaps change the color or the font or adjust the animation? That's where the template editor comes into play. So let's click Edit Template, and open. What's open here is NewBlue Title Designer as where we can work with the template. Now let's zoom into the timeline a little bit to see all that's happening, and go ahead and hit play. And we can see how this lower third animates in, holds for a duration, then go ahead and animates out. So let's scrub to the center so we can really see things as they're composed. This is my favorite part of Titler Live. This is where your creativity can really shine. Here in the title editor, you can adjust anything, design new lower thirds, end credits, main titles, whatever title you want. The great news here is that this is the same NewBlue titler which runs in all the major video editing platforms such as Avid, Adobe, Apple. So even though this is new to Wirecast, there's already a rich body of titles and techniques for building a variety of titles. Let me go ahead and show you a little bit what that means. So for one, we could go to the library and just simply go into the projects template and look at a number of different projects that I have here. We could go into styles. So if I select Big Hit, for example, and I go into the style area, I could go into some cinematic stuff and just see some different styles that are working here on my text. This one right here, cut steel, is pretty cool, not necessarily for this lower third. If we go into the attributes panel, we can see that in this given style, there's a number of style layers, such as this shadow, this 3D face. Open up the timeline here and expose some of the details of each of these tracks. You'll notice that the rectangle, right here where our logo is, has this transition called fly-in. So you can see the transition coming in. It also has the same transition going out, and this is what's moving it in and moving it out here. We also have a rich set of tutorials from lighting to EPS file import to textile development, and it goes on. What you can do is go to www.newblueeffects.com to see all the tutorials available to you on how to use Titler Pro Live and Titler Pro. And to be honest, this is where I get the most enjoyment because I can create just about anything, from big openers to everyday lower thirds to long end credits and so on. And so you've seen how Titler Pro Live can take your Wirecast broadcast to a production level you just didn't have before. I trust you'll have a blast creating some stunning work with Titler Pro Live. That concludes our tour, and thanks for watching.